plan died. But you know what is still alive and kicking? The U.S. Treasury Department's plan to raise money by buying meme coins. Actually, their plan is even less realistic than that. They want to reduce the tax gap, the amount of money the IRS believes is owed in taxes, but people skip out on. Earlier in October, we talked about the Biden administration's plan to narrow the tax gap by looking into bank accounts. It raised a lot of concerns about privacy and its impact on average Americans and small businesses. Even some Democrats took issue with that, which was why 21 congressional Democrats sent a letter to Speaker Nancy Pelosi asking that the tax information reporting regime be removed from the Build Back Better bill. So that plan died too. But it seems now the Treasury Department has a new plan to crack down on people who don't pay taxes. And it doesn't rely on banks reporting your account balance. Instead, it relies on tracking everything you do online. Great. Much better. I'll explain how they're going to do that after the break. Welcome back. We talked in a recent episode about how police have been using mass surveillance of cell phone data to track down potential suspects, something called geofence warrants. But the IRS has an even better plan, and by that I mean a more sophisticated way to violate your privacy. It allows them to spy on you without a warrant while technically not violating the Constitution. Earlier this month, The Intercept reported that the U.S. Treasury is buying private app data. And if that data suggests an individual isn't paying all their taxes, the IRS may go after them. The IRS is buying data from a company called Babel Street. It specializes in analyzing social media and linguistics. Already, the Department of Homeland Security, county governments, law enforcement agencies, and the FBI use Babel Street software to keep tabs on dangerous individuals. It can surveil millions of URLs, including the deep web, and it has highly customizable filtering options, including for hashtags, emojis, handles, names, and keywords. Oh, and as of last year, it's AI-powered. Users of Babel Street software can also filter for numerical sequences like credit card or social security numbers. That could be handy if you're a scammer or work for the IRS. In a request for contract solicitations, the IRS stated that it wants contractors like Babel Street to provide a more efficient way of identifying resources and assisting with the collection of known tax deficiencies. How? By allowing authorized IRS personnel to access data from any location, reducing the need for physical geographic presence. So they don't need to show up at your door anymore or ask to see whether that $5,000 foosball table you bought is really a legitimate business expense. No, they can just track what you do online and whether you're dumb enough to make a social media post of yourself in front of it. This would give the IRS the ability to collect income taxes owed to the federal government that were previously thought to be uncollectible through third-party data. The amount of information that the IRS wants to look up is frightening. It's a lot more than just income sources, employment histories, and business affiliations. They want to be provided with biometrics, photo and video footage from social media, and reports showing that a taxpayer participated in an online chat room, blog, or forum, and reports showing the chat room or blog conversation threads. Babel Street will likely sell them all that and more. It signed a $150,000 contract with the IRS to provide software that captures information from public-facing digital media records. This might include a tool called LocateX. It's a software with legally dubious privacy provisions that can track the movements of individuals based on geolocation data from mobile apps. The Fourth Amendment to the Constitution protects citizens against unreasonable searches, but only by the government, but doesn't protect citizens against social media corporations' unreadable 50-page privacy policies, which make you agree to let them sell your data to third parties. And if the IRS is just buying data from a private company, hey, no problem. No warrant needed. Now you might think, since most of the tax gap comes from the wealthiest 5% of Americans, why would the IRS want to monitor everyone's social media accounts? Well, according to Jack Polson, the founder of the nonprofit Tech Inquiry, The IRS has already largely given up on auditing the ultra-wealthy. He claims that the U.S. surveillance industry is being used to spy on small businesses and the self-employed, and to help shift the tax burden to the working class. Is this true? I'll tell you more after the break.